Alright, so in this video, I'm going to go over the sidearms. So I've got the buy menu loaded up, and here are all the weapons. And always you can hover over each of these weapons to see their specific stats. As you can see on the right hand side, you can see the body damage, head damage, bullet drop off, wall penetration information, fire rate, all that stuff. But that's for another video, and also you guys can just look that up for yourself. What I am going to do is go over each pistol and show you the recoil and some of the strengths and weaknesses and pros and cons of each pistol. So starting at the top is the classic. So I'll go ahead and click it to confirm. And this is the pistol that you start with on offense and defense on pistol side. So every time you just spawn in the game, if you don't have another pistol, they'll provide you one of these for free. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and show you the recoil. And I'm going to shoot the pistol as fast as I can. Click mouse 1 so we can see the bullet spread. So as I'm clicking as fast as I can, this is going to be the max bullet spread. If I'm further away, the bullet spread is going to be even bigger. And as I get closer, the bullet spread is more compact. So you can keep that in mind. If you're fighting an enemy up close, you don't really have to worry about the recoil as much. So sometimes it might be better just to click as fast as you can, where in long range fights, you definitely want to take some time and let that recoil settle down so that bullet is more accurate. Another feature of the classic is if you right click, go ahead and right click, it shoots a 3-bullet burst. So it shoots 3 bullets at a time, and you can tell that the recoil is inaccurate. So same principle applies. If you're standing close to an enemy like this range, you can go ahead and right click, and we'll know that all 3 bullets will hit that bot accurately. But again, if you're further away, if I right click here, the bullets are going to be bigger spread, and I can't really trust that bullet accuracy there. Another thing about this right click burst fire is I can shoot it semi-accurately while I'm in the air. So for example, I'm just going to jump up off this bench. I'm just going to jump straight in the air and right click this bot in the head with right click. So as you can see, it is accurate, but the further away I am, of course, that bullet spread is going to be wider, so it won't be as effective. Moving on to the next pistol is the Shorty, and this is pretty much like a sawed-off mini shotgun. So you get 2 shots that shoot super quick. So especially with this particular pistol or any other shotgun, you want to try to be as close as possible you can. So let's go ahead and just shoot this mid-range and see the bullet spread. So you can see it's just massive. There's no way you're going to be able to do any significant damage at this range. But as we move closer, the bullet spread is compact, and we can rely on that spread. So you see that I just take a few steps further away and the spread is much bigger, and when I get to around here, this is pretty reliable. So if we move to this bot right here, we know the lethal range is about this range, and we can rely on the spread to hit pretty accurately. And as we move back a little bit, that one there was pretty good. The RNG was on our side. We back up here, see the bullets are spreading beyond them. So you want to try to get close positions. Say we can sit right here, we can wait for an opponent to come by, and then we can double click. And as you can see, the bullets shoot really quick, so you can just double click mouse 1 and get 2 shots off really quick. And with this particular pistol, there is no mouse 2. Moving on to the Frenzy. This is a neat pistol because it is a fully automatic pistol. It's the only one that can do that. There's no mouse 2 feature here, so it's all mouse 1. And let me go ahead and just hold down mouse 1 and show you the fully automatic clip shoot off. So again, I'm just going to hold mouse 1 and not move the crosshair or the mouse at all. So as you can see, there is a recoil to this. So like some of the SMGs or rifles where it's fully automatic, you are going to have to adjust for this recoil kick up. Okay. So another feature you can do, or another method or tactic, is you can simply just single click. So I'm going to click mouse 1 and I can shoot 1 bullet at a time, and it's not going to be as accurate as some of the other pistols. You can see sometimes if you shoot 2 bullets at a time, the kick up is significantly more and more the further you are away. So keep that in mind. You don't have to use fully automatic. We can sit back here and take 1 little bullets and shoot them pretty accurately. But the strength here is that since it is fully automatic and it shoots super quick, we want to try to get close if possible And then as we're shooting, of course, we want to drag the crosshair down a little bit to compensate for that recoil. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the fourth pistol, the Ghost. So go ahead and left click and purchase it. And you'll notice that there's a silencer on it. So when I shoot, it makes less noise and helps conceal my position. And also, this is one of the more accurate of the pistols. So you definitely want to try to engage in long range fights. It's super accurate long range. And at the expense of not shooting as fast as, let's say, the Frenzy. So let me just click as fast as I can and show you guys the recoil. So as you can see, the recoil is actually decently compact, a lot more than the Frenzy, and the first few bullets are a lot more accurate. So for these longer range fights, I can afford to take 2 or 3 shots before I have to start compensating for the recoil. In this particular pistol, it doesn't have a mouse 2, so it's all just single fire mouse 1. And rounding off the sidearms is the Sheriff, and this is the big bad boy. This is one of the more satisfying weapons to take someone out with. You can see it's very similar to like a Desert Eagle 5.0. It's got a massive bullet that does massive damage, as well as wall penetration. So let's go ahead and just take some shots here into the wall. I'm gonna shoot as fast as I can so we can see the recoil. So as you can see, there's a huge kick to it. You can see the animation. The first 2 bullets are semi-accurate, and then the rest of the bullets aren't really something that you can rely upon. And again, same principle applies. The further you are away from your opponent, the more recoil kick up there is and more spread. So if I sit back here, you can see that severe kick up even more. And this pistol is amazing because it does have that one-shot potential as long as they are within that bullet drop-off range. So if we take a look at the Sheriff here, we'll hover over there, we can see the head damage. As long as I'm 130 meters within that 30-meter range, if I hit them in the head, it does a full 160 and it will take someone out, even if they have full shields. So if I'm around this distance, around the 30-meter range, it will always do a lethal damage. And because there is a lot of kickback or a kick up and recoil, you have to wait a little bit longer between each bullet. So you can't sit here like the Ghost and take 2 shots really quick. Like this, 1, 2, 1, 2. The timing is going to be a little bit longer per each bullet. So I'll shoot one inaccurately and then shoot one accurately. So you see that? There's a lot more kick up. So a little bit more patience, a little bit more timing involved. And then also the last thing to mention with the Sheriff is, as I'm hovered over the stats, you'll see the wall penetration is high. So it does the most damage between all the sidearms through the wall. The Ghost is a medium, and then we get low, low, low with everything else. So wall penetration, I can hit enemies through the wall or certain corners. So for example, right here, we'll go ahead and just shoot this bot through this wall. Like that. And I took him out and that other bot spawn. So another example right here. If I shoot the bot there, it takes him out. And then if I use the Ghost, it does have wall penetration, but not as much. So if we line up the bot and shoot him through the same brick right there, you'll see that spark. That was a headshot, but that didn't take him out. So try to utilize the Sheriff's wall damage whenever you can.